Marston's Domain.
Hey everyone, Marson here, and today I want to talk about Mario Kart Tour because I don't really know how the game is going to end up being gameplay-wise because it's a mobile game, but I just wanted to make this video because I just have to say, why does it look like they're almost being more ambitious with this mobile title than they have been with the past Mario Kart iterations? More specifically, Mario Kart 8? Mario Kart 8's gimmick was supposed to be the anti-gravity thing where you can go upside down and all this stuff, and if you bump into a racer, you can get boosted. It didn't really turn out to be anything. Even when they showed off the feature, they said, you won't really be able to notice while you're racing, but if you watch a replay, you can see that you were upside down. Okay. Why is that cool if you don't even know it's happening? Or you can't really feel it? So to see this trailer for Mario Kart Tour, first of all, Diddy Kong's back. So can we get that in the main series? And then there's special items again. What? Why is this mobile title feeling more ambitious than the mainline series? I'm very confused. It feels like Mario Kart 8 played it so safe that it's not even funny. The roster alone for Mario Kart 8 to me is one of the worst. I think it's cool that we've got some of the newcomers from other games. That's really cool. That's probably the one thing that they did that I think is better than the rest, because it's cool to have Villager and stuff like that in there. But there's all the Koopalings, which is fine, but it takes up a huge chunk of the roster. Then there's all the baby characters. Then there's the 50,000 versions of Mario. It's to the point where I'm just confused. To me, Mario Kart shouldn't really be hard to add characters because they just need the animations. I'm not saying that that's easy to do, but it's not like Smash where you have to make a whole moveset. You make the animations, you set them to one of the weight classes that you've already set, there you go. So I'm kind of confused as to why Mario Kart's roster doesn't just keep growing. I don't get why they actually remove characters. I mean, maybe not bring every single one, but I mean, I think it's kind of ridiculous that Diddy Kong is just left out of the game when he's been in it before, and then the mobile game gets him. So my main point of making this video is just to say that I really wish that they wouldn't just do this stuff with their random titles. I really wish their mainline series would just be more ambitious. I'm not saying anything against Mario Kart 8, but it's one of the first Mario Kart games where I played it a bunch and then got bored of it. I didn't like Mario Kart Wii, so I'm not counting that one, but all the other Mario Kart games, unless if it just had to do with the fact that I was a kid, which probably did, affect my opinion on some of this, I was able to replay them a bunch. And you would think that with these new ones being online, that I'd be able to play them even more. But that doesn't feel like it's the case, because with Mario Kart 8, I've memorized the tracks so well that I don't even really need to pay attention at all. And they got rid of fire hopping, which was the one nuance you could do in the game. So now it's just I do all the drifts that I'm aware of. If I get a mushroom, I know the extra shortcuts I can take. And then it just comes down to the items. And it's to the point where it's not even exciting to see what happens because it's so much of the same. And I feel like special items kind of change that element. Whereas with Mario Kart 8, if you're in 10th and you get a blooper, you know you lost because you're not going to move up at all. If you're in 10th and you get a blue shell, you know you lost because you're not going to move up at all. In every single race, there's pretty much guaranteed to be a blue shell, so the person that's way in first is pretty much always going to get hit by the blue shell, and that's only going to help the person that's behind him, not the rest of the racers. So, I don't know. I have a lot of problems with Mario Kart 8, even though I do think it's a good game. And I feel like if they would just be as ambitious as I feel like this mobile title is, I feel like that problem wouldn't really exist. I think the anti-gravity gimmick was not that great. And I really wish that they went for something else. And that's where hopefully this mobile title is the entry to them starting to do that again. Because I feel like Mario Kart is losing that Nintendo feel. We play these games because they all have that Nintendo feel where it's so different from other titles in that series. Like Mario Kart as a racer, to me, is the most fun. Even with my complaints about Mario Kart 8, I still think Mario Kart's the most fun racer. And I think a lot of people feel that way about Nintendo's games. a lot of people like Smash because of the characters and the way that it's designed, even though there's a ton of problems with competitive play in terms of balancing and stuff like that, with arguing on who's too OP, who's not OP, all that stuff. We're not even going to get into any of that, but there's a lot to talk about when it comes to competitive play. But in terms of the way the game works, as in there's a ledge to grab on, there's recoveries and stuff like that, it's so different from other fighters. And I feel like Mario Kart 8 almost played it safe with the way that it's designed. So I know I started to kind of ramble, but I just hope that this mobile game is the start to what Mario Kart 9 could be, because I don't know how the gameplay is going to be with Mario Kart Tour. Maybe it'll be fun, but to be honest, I'm not expecting much. But from what they've shown, it looks amazing. So if the gameplay is good, with it being on a phone, then this game is going to be great. But it all depends on how they handle the game itself. So we'll have to wait and see. But in terms of what's there in terms of gameplay, I'm honestly shocked that they've done everything that they have. So that's all I really have to say about this. Let me know in the comment section down below and what you think about all this. Do you think this game will be good? Do you not really care? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this and want to support my content, feel free to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Take care, everyone.